So, the next book that I wanted to talk about is The Scarlet Letter by Nathaniel Hawthorne. I'm sure most of you guys have already either read it or heard about it, so I won't go too far into the details. But if you haven't, it's a story about this woman who committed adultery, and this is the Puritans. They decided to exile her because obviously, if you committed a sin, you're not seen as pure, and they didn't want that infecting their lifestyles, right? I think some people take this book to be a feminist sort of book, and I can see why. I personally don't see it as a feminist book, but more as a call out to the Puritan society. And a spoiler alert ahead, I see it to be a call out because Nathaniel Hawthorne, he calls out their hypocrisy through a really high notable figure in their society, through the Reverend who had committed a sin but nobody knows about it, right? It sort of reveals how the rest of the society is like, right? It paints a picture of the society being a lot more corrupt than it's led to be, or it's pictured to be. Where everyone is living in their own sin, just no one speaks it out loud. Because no one's perfect. Everyone's gonna commit some sort of sin in their life, right? But it's when your sin gets called out to the public that people really just start bashing on you. And that's what they did in the book, right? Everyone's just quick to point fingers at the one person who got ousted. It's like me trying to deflect my stuff onto someone else just so that I can get the heat off of me. And that's essentially what the Puritans did, because obviously they're in constant fear of what would happen. As we see in the book, Hester gets exiled and she has to wear this scarlet letter, right? The A. That A that she embroidered herself, she wears it confidently, and that's where I think most people see the book to be more feminist. But I'm focusing on the calling out of the hypocrisy of the Puritan society. Overall, I won't say that I enjoyed the book, only because it's Old English, and there were a couple of parts where I couldn't really understand. Just I constantly had to look up words. I don't really like doing that. Every once in a while is fine, but when I have to do it every other paragraph, right, it gets to a point. I'd probably rate the book like a 6.5 out of 10. Yeah. Anyway, thank you.